In this video, I'll be talking about Ramayana, how all the nuances of Ramayana, how Ranveer is perfect actor for Ram, why Pallavi is perfect actor for Sita, and how all the nuances of the movie is so perfectly made, how this Ramayana will be initiating the new world or the new yuga and the impact that will have upon the future, the coming future, what kind of impact it will have.
Today I'm going to react on the trailer of Ramayana.
So the effects that is there is incredible. Everything is there. The for Ranveer part, so Ranveer, the smile and the calmness that Ranveer is showing is, I think, he will sell this film and his character is Rama very very well, because the calmness and the smile, the transcendental smile that he has. So if you read Buddhas or every enlightened being, they say that, I've read about Osho, the one that Osho has said that every enlightened being has a transcendental smile. It's not a full smile, but there will be a slight little bit of smile, which is very visible in them, not in all of them, not in all of us, but in particularly in the realized beings. That slight smile is there. So Ranveer in his acting has tried to incorporate that smile there. And he said that, I watched his interviews, he said that he is doing a lot of yoga and all the practices, and he has his guru also. So that means because of the practice also, the calmness, the stillness within him is very much visible. So when he's talking, when he's moving the body, and the wisdom of the scripture and the wisdom of the story, everything he has, I think, I don't know if it's only for the movie, but he has lived it. When I see him, it is there, that the wisdom and the calmness and the stillness is not just in the verbal, but when he's moving his body and how he's dealing with everyone. So it is very much visible then. I don't know if it's because of the acting in this particular movie that he's been changed, but the transformation is really visible in him. So that is one part. And Ravana, so I think yes, has, I don't know, he's always been doing the protagonist, antagonist. He has been in the villain. I think it suits him, or he does it perfectly. The villain role also, he can do it very well. So I don't think that will be a problem. I'm sure that Yash will please his fans as always, so there will be no any compromise from him. So for the VFX part, I've heard, and when I see it also, it is very clear that some of the, like the Kumbhakarna one, the Raj, huge being that is walking, so he seems like little animated or something, like not worked upon. So maybe that is the little thing that is there. And the Sita, so everybody is saying, okay, Sita is not good, she's not playing that good. But Sita, because she is a mother, Sita is a mother of the world. So the way they chose Sita, I think it's very wise of them that they chose that particular girl. I don't know what's her name, but that lady fits perfectly as Sita, because as a Sita, she has to be tough, because she's a mother, she's a goddess, and she has the guts to go through all the troubles that Rama is facing and she herself is facing. So she has the guts to face all those trouble. So to show the necessary guts also, the face has to have a certain quality. So that quality, that the strength is very much visible in that particular girl's face. So I think choosing her as Sita is very perfect idea. I wouldn't have thought of any other ladies. Maybe the Bahubali's mother, so she would be one, but I don't know. See, this girl is perfect. And because Adi Purus, this was rejected by people because of the simplicity and superficial levels of dialogues, and there's no sacredness to what they have done. But in this particular movie, the details and the attention and the responsibility to the details that they have given is, I think they have taken very good care of this. They have made sure that, okay, the sacredness, the sanctity has to be maintained. So in everything you will see, like, the Dasrath part, the Lakshman. So when the Lakshman is bowing down like this, when he's meditating there, so that part. So everything is showing that the sacredness, the sanctity of this story has to be maintained, and they have maintained it, I think. So in the interviews also, it is very clear that they are saying it, and particularly in the trailer itself, the sound effect is so you don't understand anything, but if you just listen to the music, it will give you goosebumps. So that kind of music direction they have done. These two beautiful, very talented artists, Hans Zimmer and A.R. Rahman is. So I don't know how it will be in the movie, but in the trailer itself, where they have chosen the music and the way they know how to, rev this up and settle this down. They know the trick very well, to the point they know. So they are masters. I think for the trailer also to be this good, one of the major thing is music. How they have done everything, so that is, we can't set that aside. And so Bimana, the flying aircraft that they have designed, so it's not just random that they have designed. If you see all the details there, all the feathers and all the details, the noise in the background, and they have tried to incorporate some of the technological aspects. I don't know if that could fly or not for real, but they're trying to show that it flies for real. This is a real thing. So the machine is working. So for that also they have such a and in the beginning itself. So in the trailer itself, how they are setting up the scene for all the new viewers, like they want to see how powerful is Ravana. So in this case, Ravana comes alone, and he's kicking the door, and that huge door, it's just opening because of one kick of Ravana. So you must imagine how powerful he is. In the same one action, they are telling everyone, okay, this is how powerful this guy is. And another scene is there, that the flying elephant, it's a vehicle of God. So that flying elephant, that big of an animal is coming. So Ravana goes, just one punch, and that elephant is going down. So by these two scenes, director and particularly the trailer maker, I don't know whoever has made this, trailer maker has clearly conveyed the message that, okay, this is how powerful the Ravana is. So it's not a joke. And when this Dasrath is doing the yajna, the sacrifice in front of fire, and the lighting, so the way they've chose the light is also very, very good. The blue flare that is coming, and when suddenly when the thing about Vishnu comes, suddenly the sky is full of blue color light, and the peaceful transcendental face is just looking down upon them. So they made fabulous with the blue thing, because blue is what gets things up in our head. Blue means it has to be divine for Asian community. So I think that part they have very much taken care of, and it's fabulous. And whenever the blue comes, there's a goosebump. Automatically, there's a goosebump. And that part when the Lakshmana is doing the Lakshman Rekha, doing like this, shooting on the ground, and suddenly the round Rekha is being built, a round circle is being built. So that scene, they have made it so powerful in the trailer itself. The transparent air kind of image that they have created, and suddenly while the Sita is crossing that thing, and there's some kind of bubble kind of things is bursting out of it. They have depicted this so well, and they couldn't have done it any other way, I think, because the technology is there. Whichever way they want, they can do this. So they have done it perfectly, like to show that okay, this is Lakshman Rekha. While making this can be shown, and while crossing it, this has to be shown. So they have. So that is, whenever I see that part, the making of the Lakshman Rekha and crossing of the Lakshman Rekha, so it kind of gives me goosebump. That's already automatically there. And I think Sita is perfect. They say Sita is not perfect, but Sita, she has that thing in her face. The personal power is there. The personal power that a mother, the goddess, needs, she has it perfectly. And the last part, like he's doing the thing and shooting in the sky. That also, the whole VFX or what is it, I don't know. That is also so powerful. So you don't have to come through the culture. If you just see that, the way it's revolving, the akash, the sky, the clouds, and it's his arrow is doing the action up in the sky. So that is something that it is fabulous. That itself will bring the goosebumps. And this film is releasing in Diwali, and I like to tell you that I think because there are many people, many spiritual people saying that the yuga had changed. So this is the changing of the yugas. Many astrologers, Western astrologers, are also saying that 2030 is after 2030 it's another yuga altogether, and we are changing our scale. What would be the impact of this film, because they are releasing this film all over the world, okay, in China, in Spain, in US, UK, where not, so everywhere they are releasing this film. And once they see this movie, the whole population of world, when they see this movie, they are bound. There's no way, with the way these people have made this movie, there's no way that they can't be influenced by it. The culture that is there, the humility that is there of the Rama, the goodness that is there. Oh my goodness, they're saying, but they will be seeing the goodness for real in this movie. So when they see this and the amount of impact that it will have on the whole collective consciousness of the people, and the rising of the Sanatana that will happen, is Rajarsi Nandi. I don't know if you know Rajarsi Nandi. Rajarsi Nandi is a very accomplished tantric, and he was saying that in the coming time very huge forces will be doing the job of spreading the Sanatana Dharma. It is bound to happen. No one can stop it. Sanatana Dharma is going to rise. So that prediction he's made in one video. And when I saw this Ramayana coming, and they're making this such a huge scale, and it's coming this year itself, and in Diwali it's coming all over the world. It's definitely, there's no way that it will not impact the people of the world. So Ram will be the major god, established as a major god all over the world. So how Hindus are worshipping Ram, like that, in that same honor and order, people of whole world will be revering to Rama and the culture that the Rama is bringing with this movie. So it is a huge, I think this movie will be the basics for changing the consciousness or aligning the people with eternal or the Sanatana Dharma. I think that is the whole thing that is happening. And imagine if this movie does well. If this movie does well, then there will be lots of Hollywood directors, producers who will be very much interested in making the movie. Other like Mahabharata is there, Shiva Puran is there, thousands of stories that are there. They will be exploring each one of them, and they'll be trying to make everything from there. So how, if they can invest so much time, money, energy on stories like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, this, that, imagine if they see the influence, the positive influence, and the positivity and the grandness of the stories that are already there in the Hindu scriptures. If they see this, then why will not they be interested in making these scriptural stories in as grand as this Spider-Man or Batman or Superman or whatever? So this Ramayana will be the major fulcrum for the, like how Vivekananda went there and did all those things. That was the one major fulcrum for the Hindu Dharma to get spread in the world, get its name in the world. Similarly, I think this movie, the Ramayana, will be one fulcrum point in the history of eternity, in the point of time in this eternity, that after this Sanatana Dharma, the Hindu Dharma will be rising like crazy. Nobody will be able to stop it. So that is for sure. So huge time is coming. So let's prepare for this. Everyone, let's get excited about this. And those people, whoever is trying to, subdue it down and bring all those negative aspects of the movies, so they know that what kind of effects it will have and the collective consciousness of the world. So because they know that this is happening, they are bloody scared. So because of their fear, they are barking like crazy. So Sanatana will be rising, and this movie will be the greatest factor for that. So this is what I wanted to share this through this video. Thank you very much for watching, and let's see how the world will turn out after November, because after November I think the world will be completely different, because the minds of people will be changed, and in a huge way, not in a small way, in a huge way it will change, and the consequence of that will manifest in the coming years. So it is a huge time for us. So I'm so happy that they made this movie, and it is the will of Supreme Spirit that this has happened.